Spanberger is stepping into the regulatory fight over the proposed $67 billion sale of Dominion Energy to Florida-based NextEra Energy. The governor joins us this morning. Good morning, Governor. This is, may I say, a bit of a shift and an interesting one insofar as increasingly it appears that states are getting much more involved in transactions, potentially blocking them or other things. We've been talking a lot about this Paramount-Skydance merger, but we're starting to see the federal government on one end, but states' rights and state governments taking on a new role. I'm curious what you think of that, but also how you think about that in the context of this particular transaction.
So thank you so much for having me on. What I have taken action on here in Virginia is as the SEC, Virginia's State Corporation Commission, reviews the proposed merger of Virginia's Dominion Energy with Florida's NextEra, it is extraordinarily important that the people of Virginia, our small businesses, our community members, have a voice in this process. And so that's why I have taken the legal step of intervening in this case, and that will ensure that I'm a party to the case and that I can raise questions, that I can bring priorities forward, and frankly, be a part of the discussion as the SEC moves through the case, reviewing the case, ultimately making a decision. To be clear, I'm not trying to dictate the decision, but I do want to ensure that the things I know are most important, affordability of our electric bills, Virginia jobs, and our energy future here in the Commonwealth, are top priorities in the overall review. And how this fits into any larger trends that I can't necessarily speak to, but I will say that here in the Commonwealth, for a merger this size, wholly unprecedented in Virginia's history, it is important that Virginians know that there is someone advocating for their priorities throughout the entirety of the process. So in an unprecedented circumstance of an unprecedented style merger, that's why I'm taking this step.
In your decision to take this step, Governor, how big of a piece was the impact of data centers and the data centers' potential impact on higher electric bills for your constituents?
So I think it's certainly part of the equation, in part because data centers are present across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Certainly they're utility users. But I think more importantly is the fact that over the past couple of years, as we have seen energy bills continue to rise in the Commonwealth of Virginia, it's something that legislatively I have been working on. Every bill related to lowering the cost of energy that I had as a governor's bill passed through the General Assembly. I signed them into law. You know, bills meant to really complement and work in concert to address real needs of so many Virginians. But the reality is there are so many unknowns when a Florida-based company is going to come in, buy a Virginia-based company, our largest energy provider, a state-regulated monopoly here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And I want to ensure that there are real, clear guarantees that, frankly, as the SEC